Now that project number 1 of 2025 is complete, it's time to start taking it down, starting with the choo-choo track. Now, I will admit you guys did scare me about the leftover residue from putting this tape on my floor, but it's safe to say there was no damage, no residue, no nothing, and it actually came off very easily. It just took a hot minute to get it all off the floor. I'm actually pretty proud of this tape for holding up as well as it did, especially with everybody walking in and out of the house. But in the end, I ended up with 3 tape balls. I wish I knew how to juggle. Then I took down the 2-year-old crossing. The poles was from a garland kit I got a while ago. Now don't laugh, but I was not in the mood to bring the ladder up the staircase on my own. So I climbed up and I just started pulling the tapestry off of the wall. Don't worry, I collected all 12 thumbtacks afterward. Normally I would have my husband bring the ladder up for me, but he was in a meeting and I didn't want to disturb him. Once I got the tapestry down, I folded it up because I am going to use this again, but I'm leaning towards using it for Halloween. It won't go with anything else that I have planned this year, so I think Halloween's going to be the next one. Then moving on to the greenery. Obviously I'm going to keep these ones because I reuse these all the time. I actually have a few giant boxes of greenery. Once that was all taken down and put away, then I put my train away. I definitely need to finish this project, but it's going to be another day. Then I had no choice but to pull out the ladder because next on the list is taking down the balloon garland. So I got my tiny little hiney up that ladder and I just started popping away. I find it much easier to just pop and then sweep afterward, and I'm really glad that I didn't add any more balloons to this high part, and I tried my really best to pop all of them while I were up instead of popping them on the floor. And it always amazes me how fast it is to take it down versus putting it up. If my kids weren't in school today, they would definitely love popping the balloons. Now if you take a close look at my wall, you can see how I held everything up. I will string a ribbon around the balloon, then I will use a long balloon and thumbtacks to hold it to the wall. This was actually my first time doing this technique and it worked out great. I did also add like 6 thumbtacks to each balloon, but once I got it all popped, then I swept it up, put it away, and now it's time to take down the brick wall. The top part I didn't care too much about saving, but this big piece right here I'm definitely going to save because I think I have an idea for it, but I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to use it for just yet. I will say I am very happy that it came down in one piece. That way I can just roll it up and I can put it in my garage. Now for the front door, I'm happy to say that the hot glue did not leave any damage. It just peeled off like a sticker. I kind of knew that would happen because I have a metal door, but now that everything is put into the garage and ready to reuse, I'm happy to announce that we've already started our second project.